What's going on, everyone? Welcome to today's video. I hope everyone had a wonderful and safe Christmas. This video is going to be my entire sneaker collection for the year 2020. Now, originally I wanted to get this video up before the end of the year, but now I think I'm going to save it for my first video of the year 2021. Now, to start things off, I thought I would organize all the shoes by brand, and I'm gonna try to keep it as organized as possible, although I already know it's probably gonna be all over the place. So without further ado, I think I will go over all the single pairs of shoes that I have from brands. So yeah, let's hop right in. Alright, so I probably won't go into too much detail about these shoes for the sake of time, especially since most of them have been mentioned in previous videos. So starting off, I have this pair of dress shoes that I got from Express. They're just these cheap dress shoes that I needed for an interview, and I don't know too much about dress shoes, so I just wanted something quick, easy, and affordable. Next up are these black pair of shoes from ASOS. These were a pair that I bought to wear to music festivals because I was tired of dirtying up good pairs of Vans. So yeah, they were just cheap, easy. Next up, I have the gray Chelsea boots from Civil Regime that I mentioned in my last video. Then there are these Modelo collaboration with Supra Sky Tops that I have. Next up are the Michael B. Jordan Coach Euro Hiker Naruto shoes. These ones are the Sasuke ones, but to me these ones were just super unique. Probably the most expensive shoe I own. And then lastly, in the singles are the Doc Martens 1460 boots that I mentioned in my Fall Essentials video, I believe. Really good, brown. Next up for brands, we have Lakai. Lakai, for those of you who don't know, is a skate brand that I don't know if it's still around today, but it was really popular when I was in high school. And first up in that category is these Workaholic Lakais. I believe they're called the Cambis. They look like bowling shoes to me. And then we have the Diamond Supply Company collaboration with Lakai. Nice high tops. I got these at an active warehouse sale. And then probably one of my favorite pairs are these Pretty Sweet Lakai collaboration shoes. Pretty Sweet is a company, I think it's a collaboration company between two really popular skate brands called Chocolate and Girl, which were really popular amongst my friends in high school when we used to skate. Really good shoes to skate in. One thing I failed to mention in the last category was that I own a pair of steel-toe Timberland boots, but I wore those things to death from work, and they honestly had no business being in this video, so that's why I didn't bring them out. So yeah, on to the next category. Next category are going to be my UGG shoes. There's only two pairs, and they are these moccasin, I believe they're called the Hunleys. I got these for like $5 when I used to work at Journeys with my employee discount. I honestly only have both of these because I wanted to try something different, and these ones are really comfortable. Like when it's cold out, man, these keep your feet nice and toasty. These are the Tasmans, and then these are the Hunleys. Really like them. Really recommend picking up a pair if you want to try them. And yeah, moving on. Next up, we have Reebok. And these are both their Club 35 models, but we have the Tom and Jerry collab, and then we have just their standard Club 35 white pair. Really good, really comfortable. I don't know if they have like special insoles in them or anything, but they're just really comfortable shoes. Next up, we have my Puma shoes. Starting off with the Diamond Supply Company Puma collaboration. I believe these are called the Clydes. Yeah, really cool. I got these because back in high school, I wasn't able to get the Nike Tiffany Dunks. Really upset about that, but that's a story for a different time. So I picked these up, and then I also have I believe these might be their Clyde models also, but they're the Black Scale Puma collaboration platforms. But the weird thing about these is like, I don't think they feel like platforms. Like I don't feel any taller because of them. I think they just kind of like look like they're supposed to be platform shoes. But anyways, these ones are really cool. They're really nice leather material, and they just have Black is Beautiful right there on the side, and then Laws of Attraction right here on the other side. But yeah, I've worn these things quite a bit, as you can probably see. And then finally, in my Puma little collection, we have the RS0 Sonics that I mentioned in a previous video. I feel like both Puma and Reebok are kind of underrated brands. They do have some really dope stuff, but I don't know, you don't really see too many people wearing them. At least not, I haven't seen anybody really wear them. But yeah, next up is gonna be Converse. Kicking it off with the Converse collection. Starting off with the Converse collection, I have the DC Justice League high tops. I'm a huge DC fan. I prefer DC over Marvel. But the only thing is, like, they don't make good live action movies. Whoa, oh well. And then I have their standard black low top Oxes, I think that they're called. And then I have their CDG collaboration high tops. Now these were one of the first like pricier shoes that I've ever gotten, and now everyone says that they're the most overworn shoes out there. And I like this model. This was one of the first ones that they ever made, I believe. But I know they've had a couple more different ones since. I really like the olive green one with like the tumbling hearts. Might get those in the future, but who knows. And then lastly are the Bugs Bunny 80 Years of Bugs collaboration. That wraps up the Converse section. Moving right along, I think we're gonna go with the Vans. All right, now for the Vans. Now I wouldn't say I have a favorite brand when it comes to shoes, but Vans have just always had a special place in my heart. Probably because I've been wearing them ever since I was a little kid. And they are the most easily obtainable, unless you're trying to get the Supreme collab or the Fear of God, then good luck for that one. But they just always had like the most fun collabs and stuff like that. And yeah, so starting off with those, in the spirit of the holidays, are the Nightmare Before Christmas collaboration skate highs. And then I have the 50th, I believe it's the 50th anniversary edition skate highs. I received these as a gift by my buddy Joel for my birthday, I believe it was, a few years ago. One of my favorite shoes. Next up are the Harry Potter Gryffindor skate highs. I'm just kidding. These are Artie's. We actually have, all three of us actually have the same pair. So when he starts walking, or whenever he fits in those, we're all gonna wear them together and take a cute family photo. I'm actually not too big of a Harry Potter fan. Anais is the real Harry Potter fan of the family. So yeah. Next up, we have these Orichalcos slip-ons. I really like these ones because they have an Ouroboros and they have a picture of a sun on them. Really cool. Really different too from their usual shoes, their usual designs. Next up are these late night pizza shoes, I believe is the proper title for these. And then we have the Super Mario collaboration slip-ons. I like how they have all the characters right there on the front. And then another cool little detail is that they say game over on the bottom of them. Really cool, nice detail, in my opinion. Now, and then we have the Sketchy Tank collaboration. I think these are the 112s, I believe. Yeah, the 112 Pro Skates. These ones are cool because they have this like reflective part on the bottom, but it's like really hard to see. Hopefully you guys can see that. It only pops up when it wants to. And then finally we have the Toy Story collaboration Authentics. These are the glow in the dark pair. These ones don't get too much wear because they're not the easiest shoes to pair up with in an outfit, but I have been meaning to want to wear them more, but we'll see about that. Next up, I believe we're gonna go to Adidas. All right, coming up to the finish line. Now we have my Adidas collection. Starting right off, we're gonna be my Ultra Boosts. I just have the standard gray one. These ones have been my beater shoes for past, I don't know, like 2 years. As you can probably see, I wear these quite often. As you can tell by all the dirt that's on them. These are probably the most comfortable shoes I have in my entire collection, which is why I wear them every day. And the gray color is so subtle that it just like pairs well with everything that I wear. And then I have just their standard Adelaide slides. So if I'm not wearing the Ultra Boost, I'm usually wearing these to run errands or something. And then we have the Tubulars. I had gotten these off a coworker of mine when I worked at Journeys. They were too big for him, I think. Too big or too small or something like that. So he sold them to me for cheap. And I used to wear these quite often as well before I got the Ultra Boosts. These aren't the most comfortable shoes, but they're pretty comfortable. They're pretty up there. And then I have the 2018 NMDs. Not sure what colorway this is called, but because I know they're not triple white, but they're the ones with the gum bottoms. Got these off of ASOS, I think, for a good price. And then the final two pairs that I have are the Superstars. I got these at the Adidas outlet store over in Carlsbad. And then I have the Stan Smiths with the green accents. Really, really good standard essential shoes from Adidas. These ones though crease really easily. I've worn these probably like a handful of times and they're already creased pretty bad. Might have to get a new pair soon. And yeah. Finally, the last category is gonna be my Nike shoes. And finally, we have my Nike collection. This one might be a little longer just because there's so many, But starting off, I have my Janoski collection. I have the Gym red, white, and blue pair right here. This particular model of Nike SB was really popular amongst my friends in high school, just because, I don't know if I mentioned before, but we used to skate, and these were a really good shoe to skate in. They really held up really well. You know, they took a beating and still maintained some kind of like attractiveness. Next up is this royal blue pair. These are one of my favorite shoes. I'm surprised these ones haven't gotten faded for as long as I've had them and as much as I've worn them. Next up is this black and mint pair. Another one of my favorites. Then I have this, they look like some kind of like beach design. I got these because I live in California. We go to the beach quite often. And then finally, second to last is gonna be this cherry blossom design pair. I don't know what it is about cherry blossoms, but anything with cherry blossoms just really sparks my interest. And then I have the hyper red with the gum bottom. These ones are pretty loud. All right. Next up, I have a pair of Nike Roshis. This is a pair that I would wear to the gym before lockdown started. And then I have the Nike Blazers with the snakeskin swoosh. And then we have the Gatorade Jordan 1s in the Blue Lagoon colorway. And then finally, we have the Nike Air Jordan 1 Low Shadows that you've seen in a previous video. And yeah, that wraps up my shoe collection for 2020. I thought this would be a fun video to do because at the end of every year, I could show my sneaker collection to see which ones stayed, which ones left, and it'd be fun to like kind of compare to see the quantity too at the end. And yeah, like always, like, comment, subscribe for more. Have a happy New Year's, everyone. Till then.
We head for the sky, it's alright. Our wings wouldn't fly, it's alright. If we are